Hi, my name is Curtis Swanson, Program Manager for SMS. We're shooting a series of videos to help navigate through the SMS portal. As we go through these videos, we're hoping that you'll find them useful to help you do simple things such as travel authorizations, profiles, and many, many more. If you have any questions, you can reach me at cswanson@sms.com. Thank you. Starting from the SMS homepage, to get to the Employee Resource Management menu, you're going to click Human Resources, scroll down to the left to get to the Employee Resource Management Change Form. Click, and here we have the ERM menu. Employee Management Resource System is our enterprise-wide repository of information for employees that work within SMS. Things like the job title, timesheet approvers, direct supervisor, primary project manager, regional directors, primary skill set, what you do kind of for us, location, and department are all captured within the ERM. So every employee has an entry in the ERM system. If you need to make a change as a manager, you'll simply use this alphabetically listed list to scroll down. Now, there is a search function. However, if you type your name or someone else's name, every instance of their name is going to show up here. So it's a lot easier just to scroll down and find your name. So if you're going to use me, for example, scroll down, and they're listed by last name. Click on the user, and that will take you to their form. Okay, now that we're in the ERM form, you're going to see a number of sections here. Now, not all of them pertain to you as managers. For instance, the first section, HR use only, don't worry about it. Second section, military service, HR use only, don't worry about it. Then we get to the point where the managers fill out. Now, it's important to note that the current manager, if there's a change in job title, then the current manager will make the changes. However, if you're moving one employee to another contract, the new manager is responsible for filling this portion out. Do you hear me, Brian Nash? Okay, so let's use an example. For instance, let's see if we're going to change a timesheet approver for this employee, Curtis Swanson, to Mike Horn, and let's be clear, that will never happen. But we'll type in Michael Horn, correctly, hopefully. Click the name check, and his name will be populated here. It should underline as well to verify that that is correct. Now, if this is the only change you have to make, you will scroll over to the right and put in a date to when this change would take effect. Sometimes you know ahead of time. Hey, sometimes it's in the arrears. If Mel's watching, she wants it done ahead of time. We're not perfect. So we'll select the date, and we'll scroll down. We have to put a comment in here. So in this case, we would say Curtis is now reporting to Mike Horn, which again will never happen. Thank you, Rocky. Last point, and this is where it trips a lot of people up, you have to select the regional manager to who this is going to be addressed to. For instance, in this case, it would be Darren Schmidt. Once we've populated that, we'll hit Submit Change for approval. All right. After you've completed your form and you've hit Submit Requested Changes, this form goes to any number of organizations that uses this information to help manage the resources at SMS. IT, HR, finance, timekeeping. This is important stuff, guys, and if you do this correctly, it'll make your life a little easier. That's what's in it for you. Okay. So, typical reasons why you might need to update an ERM form. Number one, we promote from within. We may be changing a title or a location. This form helps keep everything straight. 2, employees change projects or programs. Again, this is your way, since you have the information, to make sure that that information is propagated throughout the company. And then lastly, if they're changing supervisors or project managers, that way we know that the timesheets are going to the right people. You don't want to get that timesheet from that person that doesn't belong to you, right? This will help solve that problem. Thank you. I hope you find these videos helpful and entertaining to some level. If you have any questions, you may reach me, Curtis Swanson, at cswanson@sms.com.